Alright, UFC Vegas 105, otherwise known as the night the sport slipped into a coma and no one hit the diffib paddles. Holy hell, this card was a graveyard of action. I've never watched a UFC event and felt like re-evaluating my fandom so consistently between fights. We're talking cuddling sessions, fake aggression, and Torres Finney making Belal Muhammad look like prime Gaethje. Let's go through this train wreck top to bottom. Starting off with Vanessa Demopoulos versus Tainara Alencar, or as I like to call it, how to waste 15 minutes of everyone's life without breaking a sweat. Alencar got a couple takedowns and played patty cake on top. Demopoulos didn't even try to win. Just sat there like a glorified yoga mat. Cut her. Cut her right now. Then we had Martin Budet versus Satibaldiev, which looked like two guys doing slow-motion Greco-Roman cosplay in someone's backyard. Sati was a blown-up light heavyweight taking this on short notice, and somehow Budet still made it look like a WrestleMania warm-up drill. He held him against the cage like he was waiting for the Uber. This sport is dying. Victor Henry versus Pedro, please don't punch me, I need this takedown, Falcao. Victor did what he always does: survive, out-volume, and look like a substitute history teacher doing Muay Thai. But credit where due. He stuffed takedowns, reversed positions, and actually punched a bit. Which is more than I can say for 70% of this card. This next one? Loma versus Nunes. Jesus, this wasn't a fight. This was a meditation retreat with shin guards. Loma held her against the cage, dropped 5 elbows in 10 minutes, and that's your recap. If you can remember one thing about this fight, I'll PayPal you $20. Okay, this one woke me up. Rhys McKee came out like he had rent due. Dropped Frunze 3 times in 3 minutes with the kind of shots that wouldn't put out a campfire. And somehow, Frunze kept standing up like a zombie in denial. His lip was shredded like barbecue brisket, and the ref finally did the right thing. Actual violence. What a treat. Then we got Dion Barbosa versus Diana Belbita. And Diana looked like she wandered into the cage from a yoga class. Dion just kept hitting her with 1-2s like she had a cheat code. Then wraps up a clean arm triangle while Belbita tries to escape like she's channeling Yuri Prochaska on mushrooms. Great win. Barbosa has real potential. She's a mini Andrade with a game plan. Now let's get to the low point of the evening. Torres Finney. I don't say this lightly. This was the worst performance in UFC history. 4 significant strikes in 15 minutes. None in round 1. 4 in round 2. None in round 3. He hugged his way to a win. He wasn't fighting. He was literally trying not to. Valentin landed more shots from bottom than Finney did on top. This was peak cowardice. I used to clown on Merab for pillow strikes. I owe that man an apology. Finney made Merab look like Justin Gaethje on meth. Cut this man immediately. Ode Osborne finally did something. Cracks Louis Gahito with a clean shot. Flattens him like he got dropped from a ladder. And almost fumbles the finish by staring at him. But he rallies, gets the TKO. Solid stuff. Still not a world beater, but on this card, might as well be prime Aldo. Brad Tavares versus GM3. The battle of gritty veterans who forgot how to finish fights. Tavares wins round 1 and 2 by staying busy and not getting choked. GM3 throws Walmart Drickus flurries with double lefts from the same side. What are we doing? Tavares did enough, but if he fights another safe decision merchant next, we riot. Now this was a fight. Chang Ho Lee versus Cortavius Rome. Rome missed weight, came in like a tank, and still got outclassed. Lee was relentless. Scrambles, back takes, elbows, and blood everywhere. Rome tried goofy spinning crap and armbarred himself out of position. Chang Li capitalized, crushed him with ground and pound. Performance of the night, no doubt. Then came the co-main, Sabatini versus Brito. And boy, we needed coffee and a blanket for this one. Brito pulled more guillotines than a French Revolution, and Sabatini just sat in half guard for 3 straight rounds. Dominant, sure. Watchable, barely. At least he stayed busy compared to Finney, which says more about Finney than Sabatini. Main event, Emmett versus Murphy. Let me be honest, I picked Murphy and I'm still not impressed. He wins 4-1, sure, but it was dry toast dipped in tap water. Emmett looked gun-shy, slammed Murphy once, and then just stopped. Murphy kept a high guard and fired body kicks. Not bad, but not the performance that earns you a title shot either. Also, Josh Emmett has officially mastered the art of doing absolutely nothing with a full 5-round gas tank. He's built like a truck and fights like a cautious mailman. So yeah, UFC Vegas 105, a card where Torres Finney stole the headlines by refusing to engage in a combat sport. Cut that man. Shout out to Reese McKee, Chan Ho Lee, Dion Barboza, and Ode Osborne for showing up. If you enjoyed the rant, smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Should the UFC cut fighters like Finney after a stunt like that? Or am I overreacting? Either way, more rants, breakdowns, and unfiltered takes coming soon. Peace.